fail. Stand by. 1 minute to 0 hour. How do you feel, Wilcox?
I'm scared, sir. You make this sound like D-Day. Do they ever get dangerous?
Only if you stand in one place. Come on, boy. Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Now!
Oh.
Can you tell me where the dinette sets are?
No.
Here, hold this. How dare you? Come back here. Why didn't you stop her?
Stop who? Look, I just came in here.
Oh, sure. You probably work together. I'm going to report you to the manager. Mr. Collins, Mr. Collins,
What on earth? Oh, pardon me, madam.
Take your hands off of that. I saw that.
You saw
That'll
what?
teach you.
What? Look, I just came in here to get the dinette set. I can't even find out where they are.
Why didn't you ask someone?
I just tried to.
The dinette sets are in section E.
Thank you.
Attention, please. Handbags, counter 7, half price.
$66. Oh, miss.
Have you found something?
Yes, this one. I'll take it.
Oh, dear, that one. Oh, I should have warned you.
What about? What's wrong with it?
Well, nothing's wrong with it, but a very important customer named Mrs. Walker wanted me to hold it while she checked with her decorator, and she's coming back any minute.
Oh, but I don't see any hold tag on it. Did she leave a deposit?
No, she didn't.
Well, then it's mine. No hold, it's sold.
Dear, well, I don't know. I'll have to... Oh,
Miss Murray.
Mrs. Walker,
Good news, Miss Murray. My decorator says I can have the dinette set.
Mrs. Walker, I'm afraid we have a conflict.
Over what?
Over me.
You! Get off my table.
It's not your table, it's my table.
Your table? Miss Murray, did I or did I not tell you to put a hold on that table?
Well, yes, you did, Mrs. Walker, but you didn't leave a deposit.
Quiet! I not only happen to be a close friend of the owner of this store, but I'm also a very large stockholder.
You can say that again.
Oh! Mr. Collins! Mr. Collins!
I got the dinette set. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. It's about time someone told off that bargain basement bully. Now, is this a cash or a charge?
I'll write a check, but go easy on the tax or I'll never make it.
Now, listen, altogether, that comes to 99 and tax. $102.96.
What? 100 and... how does it do that?
Well, you see right here. For the dining room set, it's $99 plus the tax.
Oh, no. It's $66. Unless... I looked at it upside down.
99.
Oh, dear, my beautiful dinette set. After all this, I'm going to lose it on a technicality.
Oh, dear, I am in trouble.
You're in trouble.
Yes, when Mrs. Walker starts throwing her weight around and then they find out I didn't sell you the set after all. Oh, brother.
You mean you might lose your job? Oh, now, look, I'll get the money somehow. If I give you $50 down, can you hold the set for a week until I give you the rest?
Well, yes.
Oh, good. Then I'll write you a check for $50.
Oh, thank you.
My name is Lucille Carmichael.
Lucille Carmichael. Oh, thank you, Miss Carmichael, and I do hope you can get the rest of the money for the set.
So do I. Right now, it owns more of me than I do of it. Hello, Mr. Mooney.
Well, Mrs. Carmichael, what an exhilarating surprise. How nice of you to stop by on your day off.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
And may I take this opportunity to compliment you on the taste and unaffected elegance of your attire?
Why, Mr. Mooney, how very sweet of you. You never noticed my clothes before.
Oh, I always notice what you're wearing when you come in to con me out of money.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, how can you be so aggravating?
I take nasty pills.
Now, this time I need the money for a very unusual emergency.
Mrs. Carmichael, you have told me so many wild stories about unusual emergencies that I find it difficult to believe anything you say.
Well, now, this is the truth. Stacy's department store is having a big, big sale. And I bought a dinette set that cost $66, but it turned out to be $99 because I was upside down.
That I believe.
Well, I wrote them a check for half, and they're holding the set for a week, and I've got to get the rest of the money, or I'll lose the set and the $50.
All right, Mrs. Carmichael, I'm fully prepared to give you an answer to your need.
You mean you'll give me the money?
No, just an answer. Get a job and work for it.
A job?
Yes, yes.
How can I get a job when I work part-time for you right here at the bank?
Well, get another part-time job. Moonlight. The department store is having a big sale. Well, they'll need extra help.
Oh, I don't know if I can get a job there, for heaven's sake. With a sale going on, everything's so mixed up and confused, it's a madhouse.
Well, you should certainly find a place for yourself.
Oh, Mr. Mooney.
Now, look, either you get a job or you lose the dinette set and deposit by default. Now, it's up to you. I'm a very busy man. Goodbye.
Don't you ever take nice pills?
Come on, Mrs. Carmichael. Maybe you'll work out better in this department.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Collins. I don't know why I fail in the shoe department.
I'll tell you why. Because when a woman wants a size 5 shoe, you don't try to prove she wears a size 9. Just remember, the customer is always right.
Yes, sir. Oh, may I show you something, madam?
Yes, I'd like a cocktail hat. I'm going to a cocktail party this evening.
Oh, yes, I have the perfect cocktail hat for you right here.
I would never wear that to a cocktail party.
Oh, that's what I said. It's a very bad hat for a cocktail party.
Oh, no, that one next to it.
Right
then.
here?
No, the black one, the pill box.
Oh, the pill box.
Yes.
Oh, a very, very smart selection, madam. Shall we try it on?
If you please.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, miss, be careful. Are you sure that'll stay on?
Well, we'll make sure it does. We'll just put a pin in there, and it's also a very decorative pin. Now, oh, madame, that is so beautiful. This hat is really you. You couldn't have made a better selection.
Well, I don't know. I think I'll try this one. Oh, would you put it on for me, please?
Oh, madam, you wouldn't want to take this off. Oh, you just couldn't take it off. It's so perfect for you. Why, in my whole career, I have never seen a hat do so much for a person. In fact, I bet the designer made this especially for you. Or Elizabeth Taylor.
Really? Really?
Yes.
I do look a bit like Liz.
Yes. As you do, madam, only pretty. prettier. Now, will this be cash or charge?
Well, the charge.
All right. There we are.
Be sure to put it in a good box.
Oh, madame, you wouldn't want to take it off. If you do that, how would anyone know that you look so much like Elizabeth Taylor?
All right, I'll wear it home.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I only hope you don't run into Richard Burton. It would confuse the poor man so. Oh, you just look divine.
Oh.
Just divine.
Thank you.
You're ravishing.
Thank you very
You're
much.
And sit at this table right over here. Oh, miss, would you help me with this customer?
Yes,
please?
of course.
Bring over those hat pins.
Yes, ma'am.
Right here you are now. We put the bow there. Oh, that's lovely. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, it's just divine.
You again? I thought you were a customer.
I am. I work here now.
Oh, the help we have nowadays. You've been haunting me all day. What are you doing in this department, anyway?
Well, I'm sorry, Mrs. Walker. I just go where they tell me to.
Oh, if I could depend on that, I'd really tell you where to go. Mr. Collins!
Oh, no.
Mr. Collins!
Not
Come
Mr.
here.
Collins again. Oh, dear.
Mrs. Carmichael, may I inform you that the sporting goods department is your very last chance to make good.
Now, look, Mr. Collins, I don't know anything about sporting goods. Can't I try some other department?
In the teenage department, when two boys came in asking for records, you tried to sell them ribbons.
Well, their hair was so long, I thought they were girls.
Now, come with me. We'll see that you get suitably attired.
For what?
Well, the personnel in this department always dress in sports outfits to give the place a proper atmosphere.
Oh.
You see, these young ladies here, they're demonstrating tennis and ski equipment.
Oh, they look beautiful. Well, what'll I wear?
Oh, we'll try to find something that fits your personality.
Look, why couldn't I wear something cute like that tennis outfit? Why did I have to wear this?
You never know when someone might want to host us for a live bait barge.
Honestly.
Oh, may I help you, sir?
Why, yes. My little boy has been hounding me for some things for his birthday, and, well, I just wanted to make sure he can handle them before I buy.
Well, that's a very smart decision. What does your boy want?
Well, first of all, a pogo stick.
A pogo stick?
Yes.
Carmichael,
What?
demonstrate a pogo stick for the gentleman.
Demonstrate a pogo stick?
Pogo stick.
One of these?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
There. You see, your little boy will become an expert in no time at all. What else does he want?
Yeah, a pair of stilts. Oh, are they very hard to use?
No. The stilts are very simple. I can even do the Watusi on stilts.
Just demonstrate the stilts. Leave the dancing to Fred Astaire.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where are the stilts, sir?
Stilts.
Stilts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Stilts are very nice for a boy. Yeah, they're marvelous for him, too. Really nice. Very, very nice for him. Yes, they are. You know, they're wonderful things to have when you live in Los Angeles, because on a clear day you can see Catalina. Oh, you know something? I can even ride on a skateboard on stilts.
No, Mrs. Carmichael!
I was just going to show him how to use the stilts the hard way.
Well, never mind. Give me those stilts.
All right. Oh, sir, how about a basketball? My, every boy should have a basketball.
He's got a basketball.
Oh.
Haven't you got anything new and interesting?
Well, yes, we do have a wonderful new item that just came to the store today. Carmichael?
Yes?
Come with me.
Yes, sir. drum?
I wouldn't want to spoil the boy, no.
No, with all those things, I think you'll have a very happy birthday.
Oh, yes.
Would you like me to deliver them today?
Oh, no, his birthday's not for 6 months. I just came in today for a ping pong ball.
Ping pong ball.
That's what the gentleman said, a ping pong ball.
Would you like a gift wrapped or do you want to bounce it home?
Deliver it.
Carmichael, you've just lost a customer.
I just lost 8 pounds. The nerve of that guy.
Can't you remember? The customer is...
May I help you, sir?
Oh, yes, miss. I'm leaving on an extended vacation Thursday, and I'll need this list of equipment.
Oh, all right. All of that?
Yes, my first vacation in 10 years, and my wife and I are going to make the most of it.
Oh, good, good. Well, you just tell me what you want, and I'm at your service.
Well, first of all, I'd like to see what you have in fishing equipment.
Fishing equipment. Yes, fishing equipment. Yes, we have nice fishing equipment.
Oh, well, this looks like a nice rod.
Uh-huh, that's a beauty.
Does it cast well?
It casts like crazy.
Would you mind demonstrating it for me?
Demonstrating it, yeah.
Yes, I'd like to see how it is for distance.
Oh, for distance. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I figure you can get quite a distance on a little pole like this. I'll get good distance here now.
Oh, that's a splendid cast.
Ah, yeah. Oh, by George, I think I caught something.
Hello, Mrs. Carmichael. I know you're having a sale, but do you have to drag customers off the street?
Sorry, Mr. Mooney.
Why, Theodore, I thought that was you.
Vernon, well...
You two know each other?
Certainly, he handles all my financial affairs. Why, you just hooked the biggest banker in the city.
Oh, you should have seen the one that got away.
Get your hands off me!
Did you come in to see me, Mr. Mooney?
No. You'll never believe this, but I came in here to do some shopping.
Oh, well, would you care to browse around until I finish with this gentleman?
Oh, well, yes. I'll see you, Vernon. There's something in this other department
All right, now what else was it, sir?
Well, now let's see. Skin diving equipment, swim fins, wetsuits, masks, spear guns, snorkels, and everything.
The whole swim diving, everything for that, huh? Well, I'll be right back, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Vernon? Oh, yes, miss.
Are you getting everything?
Oh, yes, dear, and the service is excellent.
Well, thank heaven for that. I have been through the most terrifying experiences today.
Well, I see you got everything.
Yes, I think so. I think all...
Not you again! Get her away from me!
Get who away from you?
Well, I don't know what her name is, but I think it's Typhoid Mary. Mr. Collins! Mr.
Please,
Collins!
Mrs. Walker, don't call Mr. Collins. Not again.
What's going on here?
Mr. Collins, I will not have her waiting on me. I will not remain in the same place with this creature.
Oh, you're being very moody, pussycat.
Mrs. Carmichael, I'll attend to you later. Mrs. Walker, Mrs. Walker.
What can I do for you, Mr. Mooney?
Well, now, I need a handball.
One handball.
One handball, yes.
All right, I'll find a handball for you.
Yes, I've...
Where are the handballs? Did you see them around
yes,
here?
yes, here they are. Here, right up there.
Oh.
There, yeah, there they are.
Oh, we'll have to get a ladder.
Must be a step somewhere around here.
Oh, wait, I know what I'll do.
Mrs. Carmichael!
Yes,
Oh, no.
That's all right. Back up.
Oh, careful.
I'll get him. Don't worry.
Yeah. I'm not so. Can I be just now?
Before you get fired! What do you mean, get fired? I couldn't help that. That was an accident.
Oh, accident? Wait. Now you'll get fired.
Oh, well, that's the way the ball bounces. Well, I guess that's it.
Did you get everything you wanted, Mrs. Carmichael?
I think so, yes.
Oh, would you ladies like to enroll in our new art class?
Art class?
Yes. Gonna meet here every Thursday night. I'll bet you two have a lot of talent.
Oh, are you kidding? I can't even draw a straight line. I can't even draw a crooked line.
But I thought you two were always enrolling in night school class.
Well, we did, but we stopped. We didn't seem to be getting anything out of them. We haven't met a bachelor yet.
Well, let's see. That'll be...
Oh, wait a minute. I just thought of something else I have to get. Lucy,
what?
I better go on to the market. Okay. May I use your back door?
Be my guest.
Thank you. I'll see you at home. All right, dear. Harold, do you have a world atlas?
Oh, I certainly do. They're right over there.
Oh.
Jerry will get a lot of use out of an atlas.
Well, it's not for Jerry, it's for me. He was doing a project last week, and he wanted to know what was England's chief export. All I could think of was Richard Burton.
Good morning, Harold.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Brooks. How are you today?
Fine, thank you.
This'll do.
That'll be $4.85 altogether.
Okay. Oh, dear.
Allow me.
I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, that's my sandwich. I was eating it in the car. I didn't want it all. Well, I hated to be a litter bug. Oh, I didn't want the apple either.
A mouse trap?
Sure, with all that food in there, she's bound to have mice.
I was taking it back to the hardware store. It didn't work. I know this looks like a lot of junk, but it's all stuff that I need.
Well, I guess that's all of it.
Well, thank you very much.
Not at all.
I hope I wasn't any bother.
Oh, you weren't any bother, huh?
Really?
Shall we start over? That'll be $4.85.
Oh, yes.
Say, Harold, has that print of mine been framed yet?
Yes, it's all ready. I'll get it for
Oh,
you.
good. Oh, I see you have some new prints.
Yes, they just came in.
Oh.
Here.
Thank you.
His name is John Brooks III.
I wasn't looking for his name. I was looking at the picture. My, what a lovely smile.
Mr. Brooks, here's your picture.
Oh, say, you did a fine job, Harold. That looks just great.
Yes, that frame is very becoming to Mona.
Yes. Isn't it amazing what a $15 frame can do for a $1 print?
True.
So you two haven't actually met, have you?
No, so we haven't.
Mrs. Carmichael, may I present Mr. Brooks?
How do you do? Glad to know you.
Oh, nice to know you.
That'll be $16.32 tax.
Oh, yes, I've got it right here. Oh, say, a beginner's art class, eh? Can I still enroll?
You sure can. Class starts tomorrow night. Would you like an application?
Oh, I certainly would. I've been meaning to enroll in an art class for years.
So have I.
But, Mrs. Carmichael, you
Never
just...
mind, Harold. I mean, application, please. Oh, would you like to share my little desk?
Oh, thank you.
The reason I have never enrolled in an art class before is because I've been so busy raising my 2 children all alone.
Oh.
Of course, you probably, your wife takes care of your children and all.
Oh, no, I'm not married.
Oh. Well, have you ever enrolled in an art class before?
Oh, no, I don't even know if I have any talent. But I do believe that all of us have some sort of creativity bottled up inside of us.
I feel the same way. In fact, I think this class might be just the thing to pop my cork.
Yeah. Well, there you are.
Yes, there you are. Well, very nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
I'll see you in class. Oh.
Oh, thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Harold, I forgot to have you validate my parking ticket.
May I help you?
No, thanks. Yeah, maybe, yes.
There you are.
There's your ticket.
What ticket? Oh, thank you.
Not at all.
Oh, here's your change, Mr. Brooks.
Oh, thank you.
And I know you're going to get a lot of pleasure out of that art class.
Oh, I'm sure I will. And it may give me a chance to meet some interesting people.
I'll wrap this up for you.
Oh, thanks.
Pardon me.
Yes.
Dare I presume that you are new in town?
That's right.
Oh, well, I'm in charge of the Danfield welcome wagon. I can't imagine how we happen to miss you. I'll bring the wagon over if you'll just tell me when you and your wife will be home.
Oh, but I'm not married.
Oh, I'll bring my wagon right over.
Thank
My name is Vivian Bagley.
you. I'm John Brooks III.
Here you are, Mr. Brooks.
Oh, thank you, Harold. I'll be seeing you.
Oh, you want a picture, huh?
Yeah, goodbye, Mrs. Bagley.
Goodbye. Harold, I wonder if I could...
Here.
Come on, we'll stack them, then we'll do them later when we come home.
Okay.
I didn't know you were busy tonight. What are you doing?
I enrolled in that art class.
You did?
Yeah.
So did I.
Well, good for you. You know, Viv, I just got to thinking. There's going to be a big cultural explosion in America, and I want to be a part of it.
I met a cute man who enrolled, too.
Oh, what a coincidence. 2 cute men in the same class.
What's yours like?
Well, he's kind of tall and terribly handsome.
So's mine.
And he has beautiful manners and a wonderful personality.
So's mine.
And he's just the perfect age for me.
So's mine.
And his name is John Brooks III.
So's mine.
John Brooks III? Now, look, Viv, I'll make you a deal. You give me John Brooks III, and you can have John Brooks IV, V, VI, and VII.
Nothing doing.
All right, if that's the way you want it, then it's every woman for herself.
You bet it is.
All right, and no holds barred.
No holds barred.
That's right.
Why, hello there, Mr. Brooks.
Oh, hello.
You remember me? We met here yesterday. I'm Vivian Bagley.
Yes, nice seeing you again.
Oh, it's nice to see you again, too. You got your pad and all ready to
Yes,
start?
all my
everything?
equipment.
Oh, that's fine.
Hello there, Mr. Brooks.
Oh, hi there.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Mr. Guzman, your teacher. Welcome to our beginner's art class. Now, tonight we're going to start out with sketching in charcoal. I just want you to go ahead and draw this bowl of fruit. Now, don't be inhibited. Sketch any way you see it. Then we'll talk about your drawings and learn as we go along. All right, class, start drawing.
Right.
into the seats with me, please?
Well,
I'll be glad to change with you, Mrs. Carmichael.
There.
Well, that looks pretty good, Vivian.
Well, thank you.
How come you don't draw what the rest of the class is drawing?
Oh, I dropped my pencil.
Oh, that's all right. Get one off the table. Plenty of them there.
Oh, thank you.
My, that's nice. That looks real. Sit down, dear.
Yes, well, it really has the form, though.
Now that I've seen what you can do with the still life, I'd like you to try drawing from life. But we need a model. Who'll be a model?
Oh.
Would one of you like to pose for us? Would someone volunteer? Please, one of the ladies or a gentleman. Makes no difference. Well, don't be shy.
Lucy, is that a tear in your dress?
Where?
Under your arm there. Professor!
Thank you, Mrs. Carmichael. Very nice of you to volunteer.
Well, I really didn't.
Oh, it's nothing. All you have to do is sit still so the class can sketch you.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
I
go
don't
ahead,
think
Mrs. Carmichael. You have such wonderful cheekbones.
Really?
Carmichael, will you sit here, if you please? Here, let me take your pad and pencil. Now, Mrs. Carmichael, will you strike a natural pose? Better make it something comfortable because you'll have to sit quite still and not move for about half an hour.
A half an hour?
Mr. Brooks.
Oh?
Could you see my cheekbones from there?
Oh, yeah.
Don't move. That's it, class. Start drawing.
Lucy, did I tell you that I'm having dinner with John Brooks tonight?
Did I tell you I'm tired of hearing about it?
Oh, come on now. Just because he asked me for a date instead of you, is that any reason to be a big sorehead?
You bet your sweet life it is. What an underhanded thing to do, tricking me into modeling just so you could spend all that time with him yourself.
Oh, now don't blame me. Blame your wonderful cheekbones.
If you hadn't been so sneaky, I'd be the one going out with him tonight.
Well, while I'm out with him tonight, dear, why don't you amuse yourself by sketching a bowl of sour grapes? Oh, honestly, Lucy, why don't you give up?
What's that?
That is an apple pie for Johnny.
That's an apple pie for Johnny.
It's our dessert for tonight. We're going to dinner, and then we're going to an early movie. And then we're going to have pie and coffee at his apartment.
His apartment?
Uh-huh. He has to work late, so I'm going to take this pie over and put it in his oven to keep warm. And then I'm going to pick him up at his office. He has left the key under the mat for me. Don't wait up for me, dear. I may be very late.
Jerry!
Yeah, Mom. What do you want?
Come in here.
Yeah, Mom. What do you want?
I want you to go to the store and get me 3 jars of hot peppers, 2 cans of anchovies, and 1 bottle of Tabasco sauce. I am going to bake an apple pie.
An apple pie?
No, I don't know where I left it.
I put it under the mat.
Oh, yes. Oh, here it is.
Bye.
I hope you didn't mind not going to the movies. I hate to wait in line.
Oh, I didn't mind missing that movie at all. This is the darlingest department.
Well, it'll be a lot nicer when I get those pictures hung. You're still a little messy. Say, Viv, would you just throw these into the bedroom while I turn on some records?
I just love to.
Thank you. Oh, say, Viv, there's something I want to tell you about my Mona Lisa.
What's that?
Well, you remember that day we met in the art store?
Do I?
Well, when I first saw the frame Harold put on it, I thought it was great. But now that I have it here in my apartment, I think the frame should be darker. So I'd like you to take a look at it and give me your opinion. Tell me what you think of it. Well, tell me what you think of it.
What was that?
I say, what do you think of it?
Think of what?
The frame.
Oh, yes. Oh, I think it's lovely. I wouldn't change a thing.
Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. Now, where do you think I should hang it? What do you think about that wall?
Oh, that wall will just be fine.
Or maybe this wall over here?
Oh, I think it'd look beautiful on that wall.
Except maybe the light might be too dark.
Oh, yes, the light might be too dark.
Well, let's not worry about it. I certainly don't have to think of where I'm going to hang it tonight.
No, you don't. Oh, now, wait a minute. Wouldn't you like for me to serve the pie and coffee? No pie and coffee for me. I had just a little too much dinner. Oh, my, that was a wonderful dinner.
Wasn't it, though? It's just too bad you couldn't talk your friend, Mrs. Carmichael, into joining us.
Oh, I tried to. I just begged her to come along. But, you know, lately she doesn't seem to care much about going out.
Oh?
She seems perfectly content just to stay at home with her 2 children and her cats and her parrot. But you show me the rest of the apartment. I've only seen the living room and the bedroom.
But
I noticed you had a terrace. I'd like to see your terrace.
Well, I...
Take another look at that picture.
What?
Mona Lisa is Mona Lucy.
What?
Do you mind if I have a little fun?
No, go ahead.
Oh, that really is a lovely terrace.
Yeah, lovely view, too.
I love the whole apartment. You know something I've always had a mad desire to do?
What's that?
Paint a mustache on Mona Lisa.
Go right ahead.
You don't mind if I do?
Well, the print only cost $1.
Oh, you are the best sport, Johnny. Oh, now let's see here. Oh, I've always wanted to do this. I cannot take it. How's that?
Oh, that's quite an improvement.
How do you think Mona would look with big, bushy, black eyebrows?
Be my guest.
Shall I?
Sure.
Why not? Why not? Isn't that great? There, now, how's that?
Oh, how about a beard?
A beard. A beard. Let's do it. Oh, like this. That's it. That's about it. Lucy, what are you doing here?
Well, the children were asleep, and the parrot was telling stories to the cat.
Oh, now, wait a minute. What happened to my Mona Lisa?
Well, it's a long story. I'll tell you about it some other time.
Oh, no, I'd like to hear about it right now.
Well, I wouldn't want to tell it right
night now. Good night.
Oh, now, just a moment. Now, I don't know what's going on between you two, but as long as you're here, why not stay for the dessert?
Oh, no. She wouldn't want to do that, would you, Lucy? I'd love to.
Good. Go ahead and serve it, babe. You know, I've been wanting to meet some interesting people in this town, but I sure hit the jackpot.
Well, let me tell you, there are some very interesting people in Danfield, but I just have a feeling that you are going to be a very fascinating addition, Johnny.
Oh, thank you.
What's so funny, Johnny?
Well, you...
What is it?
You're about the prettiest girl I've ever seen in a mustache.
I forgot all about it.
There's your pie, Lucy.
Oh, thank you,
Johnny,
very
dear.
much. I completely forgot that.
Operation Leopard Coat. You see, I can buy one from Felix Frankel, the friendly furrier, for $99.50.
That's logical. You're breaking the refrigerator because you could buy a leopard coat for $99.50.
I knew you'd understand.
Understand? I thought I was making a joke.
Oh, well, then let me explain. You see, bankers will give you money for something silly like an appliance, but never for anything necessary like a leopard coat. I have invited my banker, Mr. Mooney, over for breakfast.
Nice going. The way to a man's heart is through his stomach.
Well, he doesn't happen to have a heart. I'm taking the freeway right through to his wallet.
It must be a beautiful coat.
Oh, it is. I brought it home on approval. You want to see it?
Oh, it's stunning. How does it feel?
Slinky. I feel like a leopard.
Mrs. Carmichael.
Uh-oh, there's my helpless prey. Now, you get the door. I'll put this inside, okay?
Hello.
Hello. I must be in the wrong apartment. I was looking for Mrs. Carmichael.
Oh, she's here. I'm her neighbor, Joan Brenner.
Oh, I'm Theodore Mooney.
Oh, you're the one she said so many nice things about.
Oh, I must be in the wrong apartment.
You're not. Lucy, I was just leaving.
Wish I could say the same.
Well, if it isn't my favorite banker.
Mrs. Carmichael, when you warmly clutch my hand and say, well, if it isn't my favorite banker, I know you must want something, and the answer is no.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, what makes you think I want something?
Well, you certainly didn't invite me over here to go skateboarding.
Now, come on. I just thought we could have a nice friendly breakfast together.
Oh.
Besides, I'd like to talk about our old hometown, Danfield.
Danfield? Yes. You're homesick. You're going back. When are you leaving? Tomorrow? Tonight? How about this afternoon? Why don't we have coffee in the cab on the way to the airport? I'll get the tickets. I'll help you pack.
Mr. Mooney, I do not want to leave here. I love it here.
Oh, you do.
Now, would you mind getting the orange juice? It's in the refrigerator.
Mrs. Carmichael.
Yeah?
What's this?
Oh, that's the door handle. Pay no attention to it. Get the orange juice, please.
Mrs. Carmichael, without the handle, it's impossible to open the door.
Just jiggle it a little, it'll open.
I beg your pardon?
Just jiggle it a little, it'll open.
What's this?
The door.
I know it's a door!
Well, you asked.
I only meant, does the door always come off in your hand?
Only when you open it. The orange juice, please, Mr. Mooney.
Oh, yes. This orange juice is warm.
Oh, well, we're lucky. Usually it's hot. I burned my tongue on it yesterday. It's the craziest refrigerator I ever saw.
Well, possibly you need a new refrigerator.
Oh, no. This one will do. No use being extravagant. I'd get you some ice, but they're usually frozen solid.
Well, leave it to me. Frozen ice trays, nothing to me. Nothing at all. There we go. You said the ice was frozen solid?
Sure melts fast, doesn't it? Maybe I do have to get a new refrigerator. I'll start saving. I'll cut down on luxuries.
Oh, what luxuries do you intend to cut out?
Oh, useless things like bread, eggs, milk.
No. There's no need for that, Mrs. Carmichael. When you need something practical, I'm only too happy to advance the money for it.
No, I can wait.
No, nonsense. That refrigerator's a mess. So am I. A soggy mess.
Well, I'll get you some towels, Mr.
I can do it myself, thank you very much. And when I've dried off, I'll come back and give you the money for a refrigerator.
Oh.
Yeah. Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes?
How much do you think a refrigerator would cost?
Oh, well, they have some lovely ones for approximately $99.50.
$99.50? That
Yes.
sounds reasonable enough. Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Mooney.
How do I look in your new refrigerator? Madam, kindly notice the automatic defrosting, the vegetable crisper, and all for only $99.50. What a coincidence that fur coats and refrigerators cost exactly the same price.
Mr. Mooney, I really need that coat. The coat I had back east is too warm for this climate.
Wear it and buy yourself a small, inexpensive fan.
Please, Mr. Mooney. That coat looks stunning on me. Why, it even looks good on you.
One final word. If you want $99.50 for some foolish extravagance, you go out and earn it.
Come on in. How are you tonight?
Oh, you going out?
No, honey, just doing the dishes.
That leopard coat? I thought you had to take it back.
I'm going to take it back tomorrow. Tonight I'm going to sleep in it.
Lucy, will you do me a favor?
Sure, what?
I've got a date with Chuck Casey tonight. Do you remember that stunt man I told you about?
The big guy?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Where are you going?
Nowhere.
Nowhere?
Whenever you go out with a stunt man and one of his pictures on TV, you just sit there and watch him till he gets clobbered.
Oh.
Only my TV's out of whack. Can we watch it on yours?
Oh, sure, honey. Bring him over here.
Thank you, Lucy.
Chuck, honey. Lucy. Yeah, baby, this is Chuck Casey.
Hi. Lucy Carmichael.
Nice to know you, Chuck.
Hi, Lucy.
Boy, you are a big one. Wow.
Lucy says we can watch the picture on her set.
Hey, you turn it on, though, and I'll get the popcorn.
How do you like California, Mrs. Carmichael?
Oh, I just love it. Everything's so exciting out here. Where else in the world could I be having a Hollywood premiere right in my own apartment with a famous stunt man, a big Hollywood movie star?
Oh, I'm not a star. I just play bits. And most of them are itsy-bitsy bits.
The picture's already started.
Oh, boy, I hope we didn't miss anything. Here, help yourself. Boy, that stagecoach is really traveling. Ooh, look at that tricky bit.
And watch this trick shot coming to pass.
Okay. Look out! Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to warn you.
It's all right, Lucy. They would have gotten him anyway.
Oh,
Hey, now watch the dead man's fall I do from the top of the stagecoach.
a dead man's fall? Ah!
Oh, Chuck, you never died better.
Well, thanks a lot, Lucy.
But the picture isn't finished yet. Are we going to see the rest of it?
Oh, we only watch Chuck's pictures till he's knocked off.
Oh, well, boy, you were terrific.
It was all planned out ahead of time.
Really?
Yeah, I'll show you. Here. Now, I'm on a stagecoach.
Yeah?
And I'm riding shotgun.
Yeah.
We're heading down the trail.
Uh-huh.
All of a sudden, I get shot. Oh!
Oh!
That's a D4.
A D4?
A dead man's fall. He's done so many of them, the Undertaker's voted him Man of the Year.
Don't you ever get hurt in those vicious fight scenes?
Oh, no. When you get a bop in the jaw, you go into a J11.
A J11, what's that?
That's a stumble, bum, stumble. Go on, show her. Boy, my lamp!
Bruce,
What?
do you know what you just did?
What did I did?
A perfect H12.
I did an H12? What's an H12?
I rolled over the table.
Really?
I'm doing one in the picture tomorrow.
Yes, he's going to get $100 for it.
$100?
Yeah.
Wow. I wish I could have $100 for every H12 I've done in my life. I could buy 2 live leopards and raise my own coat.
Well, I have it only 12. I'll see you in the set in the morning, Joe.
Oh, honey, aren't you going to give me a good night kiss?
Oh, there it goes, there it goes. Oh, my sacroiliac.
Oh, don't worry, we'll find it. It's got to be around here somewhere.
Lucy, it's his back.
Oh, his back.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Well, you can call casting and have them get another stuntman. I'll never do an H12 in the morning.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry, Chuck. You sure there isn't anything we can do for you tonight?
You take care.
I'm so sorry. Night. Oh, gee, it's a shame he's going to lose all that work.
I've got to call casting right away. Oh, dear. Gee, I wish I could do an H12. I could sure use that $100.
Yeah, me too.
You can, Lucy.
I can what?
Do an H12.
Oh, now, wait a
That
minute.
$100 to pay for that coat.
Oh, but I couldn't.
Sure you can. Now, don't worry. All you do is get on the set, dressed for the part. I'll be on that set tomorrow. You have nothing to worry about.
You're going to be on the set tomorrow?
Yes.
And all I have to do is a roll over the table?
That's all.
And I get $100 for it?
$100?
Gee, maybe I could.
Sure you could.
Okay, I will.
Slim Jones.
That's me, partner.
Buzz Kirkaby. Right here, partner. Chuck Casey. Where's Chuck Casey?
Oh, here, partner.
Wait a minute. You're not Chuck Casey.
I'm a friend of his. A little note from him.
Sorry he can't work today. This will introduce Iron Man Carmichael. You Iron Man Carmichael?
Well,
Best H12 man in the business. Love, Chuck.
Love, Chuck.
I guess he meant regard.
Ain't seen you working around here before, partner.
Well, I've been out in the country working in Lawrence of Arabia.
What's wrong with your voice?
Got kicked in the throat by a camel.
No wonder they call you Iron Man.
Now, look. The director's going to want you guys to roll your own in this scene. Let's see you do it. What's the matter with you, Iron Man?
Forgot the makings.
Here you go, partner.
Smoking's for sissies that think I'll take a chaw.
Paper's the best part. Okay, everybody, take 5. You better go out and practice, Iron Man.
And get rid of those chaps. This is a fight, not a Halloween party. Come on! Oh, you sign that? Oh, sure. Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, so nice of you to come to the studio. You know, when I'm directing a picture, it's very difficult for me to get away. I hope it was no inconvenience to you.
Don't you worry about it, Mr. Wilson. The motto of our bank is, if it's a convenience for our customers, it's no inconvenience for us. Now, your loan has been approved. All I need is your signature on the escrow papers.
Oh, they're already signed. They're in my office.
Oh, well, I'll get them then. You know, Mr. Wilson, this is quite exciting for me. I've never been inside a motion picture studio before.
Oh, well, we'll be shooting a saloon brawl with some stuntmen in a few minutes. Oh, why don't you come back and watch it?
Well, I can't think of anything more delightful. Unless, of course, you were going to do a bathtub scene with a pretty girl. You're not.
All right, all you stuntmen on the set, please. All the extras. Come on, all the atmosphere. Let's go. We got a picture to shoot.
Hi, fellas.
Hi, Johnny.
All right, easy on the props, fella. We haven't even started yet. All right, boys, clean up this mess.
Relax, act natural.
Pull it in there, fella.
Fresh.
All right. Now save that rough stuff for the shoot.
First up, you're supposed to be an Iron Man. Yeah.
Well, Mr. Wilson, everything's under control.
It's Mr. Mooney.
Turn around, let me see you.
Why don't you make yourself at home?
Well, thank you. I'll do that. I'll be happy. Oh, there's somebody I know.
He's coming over. Oh. Mr. Mooney, this is a surprise. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm testing for the dashing male lead in Liz Taylor's next picture. That's kind of a little jibbery, wasn't it? Well, actually, I had some business with the director, and he said I could stay and watch some of the stunts, you see. Pardon me, are you a stunt man? Yep. Well, sir, let me shake your hand. By George, you fellas do all the work, and the stars get all the credit.
Oh, that's showbiz.
All right. All you stuntmen, gather around here, please. Come on, let me have your attention, everybody. Gather around. All right, now, you men all know your stunts. Now, who's this Iron Man that does an H-12?
I am.
Oh, well, we changed the action a little. Instead of you doing an H-12, you do a Z-7.
What's a Z7? It's a swing from a chandelier.
Swing from a chandelier? Oh, boy, forget it.
Do you want that fur coat?
I'll swing.
All right, now, you fellas, I want you to make this brawl look real. You're all tough hombres. Now, you two fellas, rip off your shirts.
Which two?
These two here. All right. Now, tell you what, let's do the fight. Now, you two start swinging at each other. Then, Joe, you get involved. Then, Bob, you come in next. Then everybody start swinging. All right, now, places, everybody, and roll 'em. Action! Your final positions. All right, boys, the C7. Get him up by the chandelier. Swing him. That's the funniest fight scene I've ever seen. I'm going to give you a $100 bonus.
A bonus? Thanks.
What's your excuse this time? All right, Mrs. Carmichael, you might as well answer. I know you're there.
You must have eyes in the back of your head.
Maybe I do. And wouldn't we make a peach of a pair if you had a head in back of your eye?
Really, Mr. Mooney?
Mrs. Carmichael, how are you at imitations?
Imitations? Oh, pretty good, I guess.
Fine. Then imitate a secretary and look busy. And snap to it.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cheever said he'd be in a few moments on a matter of great importance.
Oh.
Oh, I hope I haven't done anything wrong. Cheever just gets so upset.
Mr. Mooney.
What?
Are you afraid of Mr. Cheever?
Me afraid of Mr. Cheever?
Yeah.
Well, of course not. How could you ask such a thing?
Well, I just thought it
I kowtow to nobody.
No, sir, yeah.
Nobody. Mooney? No! Mr. Cheever, sir. Oh, nice to see you. How are you, sir? How do you feel? Are you looking for... won't you, sir, down sit? Hey, won't you sit down, sir? No, sir. No, I mean, yes, sir. Yeah.
Mooney, I have a young nephew, Thomas Cheever.
Oh.
He starts work at the bank today.
Oh, splendid, sir. Shall we say that a small acorn has fallen from the mighty oak?
Well, that's good phrasing, Mooney. But unfortunately, in this case, the acorn is a real nut.
Oh?
He doesn't want to become a banker.
He doesn't want to become a banker.
He wants to go into show business.
Oh, the shame of it. Oh, my condolences, sir.
Oh, it's a sad state of affairs.
Well, gee, Mr. Cheever, you can't blame a young fellow for wanting to get into something that's a little more fun.
More fun than banking?
I just meant something like auditing or accounting.
Well, those are both worthy, but hardly the excitement of banking.
Oh, true.
Now, Mooney, I'm turning this irresponsible lad over to you. You have sole responsibility for him.
Mr. Cheever, sir, I shall mold him in my own image.
I'll bring him in now.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, and Mrs. Carmichael,
Yes,
I would
sir.
appreciate any help on your part to guide this boy.
Yes, sir. I assure you I will give him the benefit of all my experience and knowledge of the banking profession.
Now, Thomas, my boy, this is Mr. Mooney.
How do you do, sir?
Welcome aboard, my boy. And this is Mr. Mooney's secretary, Mrs. Carmichael.
Very nice meeting you.
Hi, Tom.
Now, young man, what phase of the banking business interests you?
Well, I've always got a kick out of cashing checks.
Enough of that. Now, Thomas, you are just an employee here. You are to receive no special consideration, no favoritism whatsoever.
Yes,
you
sir.
understand that?
Yes, sir.
Mooney, do you understand?
Oh, yes.
At this bank, he is not my nephew.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, take over.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, now, young Cheever, you and I will have a little talk.
Yes, sir.
Now, take a seat. Here we are. Now, despite the fact that your uncle owns the bank, you will be shown no special consideration. Is that clear?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes. And another thing. Do not Are you comfy?
Thanks.
Good. Now, don't expect any personal privileges. You will be treated just like any other employee.
Well, that's the only way I'd want it, sir.
And that's the way it's going to be. Just another member of the crew getting no special attention. Now, Mrs. Carmichael,
You heard what I just said. I trust that you will cooperate.
Oh, absolutely. No special attention.
Right.
Oh, Mr. Mooney, I think his light is going out.
Oh, forgive me.
Hi, Mrs. Carmichael.
Oh, hi, Tommy. Come on in. Pull up a chair. Or should I get Mr. Mooney to do it for you?
No, that's all right. I majored in chair sitting in kindergarten.
Well, Tommy, how do you like being a banker?
No, I don't know. I think it's real bad casting for anyone with acting ambitions.
When I first came out here, I wanted to be an actress.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hey, you want a bottle of pop? I have some lemon and strawberry.
I'll have lemon.
Let's see, that's under C.
C for lemon?
Yeah, call lemon. Oh, that's one of my favorite numbers.
No kidding. That's one of my favorite songs, too.
Really?
Yeah, especially that arrangement.
Yeah.
There's a kind of walk you walk when the world's undone you. There's a kind of walk you walk when you're walking proud. For there's a kind of walk you walk when the neighbors shun you. There's a kind of walk you walk sets you above the crowd. There's a kind of walk you walk when somebody loves you. That's very much like a walking on a cloud. A good fortune found you, Jappy, and your heart's a happy Valentine. When you're walking happy, don't the blooming world seem fine? So you had best believe it, Chappy. You'll find that life is finger snappy. The day you learn that walking happy gives the world a shine. So just keep walking. Go and keep on walking. Just keep walking. Happy with your hand in mine.
That was darling. Gee, Tommy, what a voice. You are sensational. You didn't tell me you could sing.
Well, I never thought my voice was any more than average.
Well, now, if that is an average voice, Elizabeth Taylor is an average housewife. You have got talent. I can't believe... Mr. Mooney, we have got to get Tommy out of here.
What?
He should not be wasted in a bank. He should be in show business.
Mrs. Carmichael, wash your mouth out with soap. Now, my boy, forget show business. Your uncle has your best interest at heart.
I appreciate that, sir, but if Mrs. Carmichael thinks...
Oh, well, there goes your argument right there. Mrs. Carmichael does not think.
Mr. Mooney, I'm willing to forgive all the nasty things you say about me if you will just listen to Tommy sing. Now, please, please.
All right. No one has ever accused me of having a closed mind. Very well. Go ahead. Sing.
There's a kind of walk...
That's enough. You'll never make it.
Well, some audition. Dizzy Gillespie would have had a better chance with Lawrence Welk.
Mrs. Carmichael, if you so much as mention show business in front of this young man again, I will have you dunked in gold, sent to Fort Knox, sliced into ingots of bullion, and then I shall take great joy in personally firing you ingot by ingot.
ingot. Who does he think he is, Goldfinger?
Mrs. Carmichael, look, I really appreciate your interest, but I don't want you getting into trouble.
Oh, who needs this job? I'm getting my Social Security in another 40 years. Anyway, I think you're so good, I'm willing to take the risk.
Oh, thanks, but I don't think that it's...
Tommy, you know what? We got to get you an audition.
An audition?
Yeah. And why not go right to the top? Nelson Penrose.
Nelson Penrose? The movie producer?
Yeah.
You know him?
Well, practically. A friend of mine is secretary to one of his secretaries.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, the closest I ever came was meeting the gatekeeper's brother-in-law.
Yeah, well, Mary Jane, my friend, knows him, and she'd be very glad to do me a favor.
How will I ever be able to thank you?
Oh, that's all right. Don't you even think about that. Of course, when you get to be a big star, if you ever need a leading lady... Bit player? An extra? Okay, I'll be president of your Fort Knox fan club.
Oh, what a good dinner.
Thank you.
The lobster was delicious. Where'd you get them?
I had them flown in from Maine.
Lucy, I get the feeling you're about to ask me for a favor.
A favor? Now, when did I ever ask you for a favor?
Well, let's see. Tuesday, you borrowed $5. Wednesday, I went shopping for you. Thursday, I picked up your laundry. Friday, you borrowed my car, and that's my dress you're wearing. You've had it for over 2 weeks.
What about the green dress I loaned you last month?
That was my green dress, and you were returning it.
Oh, you got a memory like an elephant. And an appetite to match.
Okay, what's the favor?
Mr. Cheever's nephew down at the bank has the greatest voice you have ever heard. He is just sensational. He sings up a storm. He's a natural personality and everything. And you've just got to arrange an audition for him with Mr. Penrose.
Honey, I would be thrown right out of the office if I even mentioned audition to Mr. Penrose. He never auditions anybody.
What do you mean he never auditions anyone? I've seen his pictures. He's always bringing out new talent.
Well, true, but you can't bring people to him. He likes to go out and discover talent himself.
Oh, he's his own talent scout, huh?
Yeah, you wouldn't believe where he finds some of his stars.
Where?
Car washes, laundries, bowling alleys. One was a hostess on a live bait boat.
Wait a minute.
What?
Do you know where Mr. Penrose is going to find his next star?
Where?
In our bank.
Your bank?
Yes. Now, let's see. How am I going to get Mr. Penrose over to the bank? He's a client, but he doesn't come in very often. I know. I'll call him and tell him somebody forged his name on a check. And then he'll have to come in to verify the signature.
Yeah? And then what?
Well, I'll have Tommy ready to audition for him. I'll get some of the people at the bank to help me.
Yeah?
And then Penrose will discover Tommy. Tommy will be signed for pictures, and I will be president of the Fort Knox fan club. Never mind, it'll work.
Lucy, you've got the most conniving mind west of the Mississippi. And I'm proud to be your friend.
Well, thank you. Would you like to prove that?
Sure, what do you want me to do?
The dishes. What do you think you are, company? Come on now. Tommy, I don't know what's keeping Mr. Penrose. He should have been here by now.
Oh, I hope he shows up.
Well, so do I before Mr. Mooney gets back from that wild goose chase I sent him on. Well, go on, you get back to the window. Good morning, Mr. Penrose. We've been expecting you.
What's all this nonsense about a forged check?
Well, we think it's forged, sir, and we just need you to personally verify the signature.
Young lady, I'm a very busy man. My studio comes to a complete standstill without me.
Yes, sir.
May I have the check?
Well, that handsome young man right over there at window 1 has it.
Young man?
Oh, Mr. Penrose.
Can I see that check?
Oh, yes, the check, sir.
That is not my signature.
That's exactly what we thought, sir. Because
We looked it over, now we're in clover, 'cause we didn't cash the check. The P was too wobbly, the E was too small, the N was too loopy, the R, it was tall. So please don't be nervous, we give great service, we won't let it happen again. We'll find this forger, and believe me, by Georgia, we'll get him in the end. He won't have a friend, and he won't need a pen in the pen.
Do you always serenade the bank's customers like this?
Do I always serenade the bank's customers like this?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. Only the bank's most important customers.
Young man, you have a fine voice and a very nice manner about you. Have you ever thought of going into show business?
Me? In show business?
Oh, Mr. Penrose, whatever would make you think that a brilliant young banker would ever want to become a movie star? He'd never consider it.
He'd start at $1,000 a week.
He'd consider it.
Son, do you know any other numbers?
Does he know any other numbers? Oh, Mr. Penrose, you just sit down and relax and listen to this boy.
Yeah, you're gonna know.
Yeah, you're gonna know.
When the feeling hits you.
Hits you.
Oh, well, you're gonna know.
Yeah, you're gonna know.
When it starts to get you.
Get you.
Clap your hands from the morning till night. The people make you holler, everything's all right. They say, oh, whoa, whoa, when the feeling hits you.
Feeling hits.
Yeah, you're gonna dance.
Go.
And you're gonna shout it.
Shout it.
Yeah, you're gonna dance.
Yeah.
Ain't no doubt about it now.
About it.
Clap your hands from the morning till night. The people make you holler, everything's all right. They say, oh, whoa, whoa, when the feeling hits you.
It hits you.
Whoa, feeling in your soul. Just a little bit more, you're gonna know.
Yeah, you're gonna know.
When the feeling hits you.
Hits you.
Yeah, you're gonna know.
Yeah, you're gonna know.
When it starts to get you.
Get you.
Clap your hands from the morning till night. The people make you holler, everything's all right. They say, oh, whoa, whoa, when the feeling hits you.
Feeling hits.
Well, everybody say, whoa,
Whoa.
whoa,
Whoa.
oh, oh, oh. Whoa, feeling in your soul. The feeling's got you and it won't let go, yeah. Whoa, just a little bit more, just a little bit more, just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Well, you're gonna know.
Well, you're gonna know.
When the feeling hits you.
Hits you.
Yeah, you're gonna know it now.
Well, you're gonna know.
When it starts to get you.
Get you.
Clap your hands from the morning till night. The people make you holler, everything's all right. They say, oh, whoa, whoa, oh, 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 you got that feeling. You got that feeling. When you clap your hands, you're gonna get that feeling from morning till night. Whoa.
What's going on here? What's going on here? Who dares mock the boss? Who yo the boss?
Tommy's going into show business.
Show business?
Yes.
Mooney, you're fired.
Mrs. Carmichael, you're
You're fired. Tommy, you're fired.
Tommy, you're fired. Now you can accept Mr. Penrose's offer of $1,000 a week.
$1,000 a week?
$1,000 a week? $1,000 a week. And if anybody gets fired because of this, I'll never borrow another penny from this bank.
Sing, Tommy boy.
You heard your Uncle Wendy. Sing, Tommy boy.
Clap your hands from the morning till night. People make you holler, everything's all right. They say, oh, whoa, 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 ho, 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 ho. You got that feeling? You got that feeling? Clap your hands, gonna get that feeling from morning till night.
Lucy, is Chris out of the bathroom yet? No. I want to get dressed. I've got to take a shower. Do you think she's ever coming out of there?
Well, I certainly hope so, because I have to wash off this beauty mask before it gets hard.
Oh, yeah. Chris is always monopolizing the bathroom. What takes her so long in there?
Oh, you know how teenagers are. If they're not washing their hair, they're rolling it up or taking it down or trying out a new style.
Yeah.
Or brushing it or spraying it or washing out the spray.
Yeah.
Or rolling it up again.
You think she'd come out of there once in a while just to give her roots a rest?
Chris! Oh. I better get out in the kitchen and wash this off.
Yeah. Chris, are you ever coming out of there?
Well, what are you two doing?
Is that you, Aunt Lucy?
Yes, it's me, Aunt Lucy. This is a facial mask I'm wearing to make me look pretty.
Gee, Mom, I thought you looked prettier without it.
Well, thank you, honey. What's come over you two, washing in the middle of the day?
We're going to the Y.
So?
They frown on filth.
Well, I see somebody beat you to the annex. Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Mom, we're going to the Y to play basketball.
Okay, darling.
Okay, Jerry, here you are. Now remember, be sure and take a shower before you come home.
Do we have to?
Yes, you have to. We too frown on filth.
Bye. Take a shower for me.
You know, Viv, one bathroom is just not enough for 5 people.
Of course it isn't. It never has been.
I'm just going to have to install a second bathroom.
Oh, now, Lucy, we've been over all of that before. You just can't afford it.
Hey, you know, I could just put in a shower instead of a whole bathroom. That way it wouldn't cost so much.
Yeah, but Paisley, the plumber, would still charge you plenty for the labor.
Well, I'm going to call him. Maybe he's having a sale.
Maybe so.
You know, we wouldn't even have to tear down a wall. We could put the shower in that closet in the boys' room.
Hey, you better wash off that facial mask.
Why?
Because in just a few minutes, you're going to be ready for Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
Now, don't use all the hot water.
Oh, I won't. What? That much to install a shower? Mr. Paisley, if you don't lower your prices, you're liable to bring on socialized plumbing. Well, good day to you, too, Mr. Paisley.
What'd he say?
Just what you said he would say. Boy, these prices. Apparently, the only way to get clean is to be filthy rich. Hey, you know, if I bought the equipment and had a friend install the shower, it wouldn't cost half as much.
If the friend you have in mind is who I think it is, that friend thinks you're out of your mind.
Viv, I wouldn't ask you to do a thing like that.
Thanks.
You don't know anything about plumbing.
Who did you have in mind?
Good old Harry next door.
Oh, now, Lucy, we can't ask Harry to do anything else for us.
We're always imposing on him.
That's not imposing. Harry enjoys doing things for us. It feeds his ego.
It seems to me that by now his ego would be as fat as a horse.
Well,
where are you going?
Over to Harry's. The sooner he starts on the shower, the sooner we'll have it. Oh, Harry, hi. I'm sorry.
It's all right. You just dented my bumper a little. Where are you going in such a rush?
I was going over to see you.
Forget it. I'm not there.
That's funny. You're funny, Harry.
What did you want to see me about?
Oh, well, what'd you come over here for?
To invite you lovely girls to lunch.
Oh, great. Come on, Lucy, let's get dressed.
No, we can't go.
Why not?
Well, don't you remember, Viv? I was going over to Harry's. Don't you remember? I was going to invite him over here for lunch.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she was. She was. That's right.
Now, you just sit down, Harry, relax, get nice and comfy, and I'm going to make you your favorite dish, Eggs Benedict.
Hold it. All right, Lucy, what do you want me to do?
Whatever do you mean?
I have learned from bitter experience that any time you offer me anything more than a peanut butter sandwich, you have something you either want repaired, shoveled, lifted, or taken out of a trap and buried.
Well, that just shows you how wrong you can be, Harry.
Oh, Harry, you have such a suspicious nature.
You mean you just want me to have lunch? I don't have to do anything?
Not a thing.
Oh, well, thanks.
Unless, of course, you'd like to show your appreciation by installing an extra shower for me.
I knew it. Install a shower. That's a big job.
Well, Harry, I don't mean for you to do it now while I'm fixing your lunch. I mean, do it next weekend.
Couldn't I just have a peanut butter sandwich?
Harry, it's a snap.
Come on, Lucy. I'm no plumbing expert.
Oh, you're so modest. You know, you're a whiz at fixing stopped-up sinks.
Well, that's a lot different than installing a whole shower. I can't do that by myself.
Oh, well, you'll have help.
Yeah, who?
Well, come in.
Hi, Tootsie.
Hi, Eddie. Eddie.
Hi, Lucy.
Hey, we were just talking about you.
You were?
Yeah. How would you like some Eggs Benedict?
Yeah. How would you like some Eggs Benedict?
Oh, that'd be wonderful. Just marvelous.
I'm coming.
Hi, Harry.
Hi, Ed.
Want you to meet Joe Melvin. This is Harry Connors.
How are you? Hello, Joe.
to see you.
Boy, am I glad to see you. I just discovered I don't know a snake from a plumber's friend.
Wait a minute. Hey, where are the girls?
They're out shopping. Why?
My boy, how would you like to get out of this whole ugly mess?
Great, but how?
I've got a plan. You see, Joe here is a plumber from Ridgebury. Buddy! Now, would you be willing to put out a little money to get out of installing that shower?
Is it under $1 million?
I'll give you my rock-bottom price.
You got a deal.
All right, my boy, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to tell the girls that Joe here is an old friend of ours who'll do the job for nothing. Then we split the bill, take the weekend off, and the girls don't know the difference. Is that good?
Good. It's inspired.
Well, look, I better get to work. You guys started paying me the minute I walked through that door.
I'll show you where the shower goes.
Well, how's it going, Joe?
Oh, it ought to be finished in an hour or two.
Good. Gee, you must be a good friend of Eddie and Harry's to let them take advantage of you like this.
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure.
Do you know how much a real plumber would charge for this?
How much?
Oh, I'd hate to tell you. You know what robbers they all are.
Now, just a minute. Some of my best friends are plumbers.
Oh, well, of course there are good ones and bad ones.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living, Joe?
Well, I'm... Well, what do you think I do?
Well, from the looks of your sensitive hands, I'd say you were a doctor.
You guessed
arrested.
I can always tell.
Yeah.
Mom, can we watch Joe?
Well, you can if you don't bother the man.
We won't.
All right, sit down there and be quiet now. He's very, very busy, so be quiet.
Joe, where does the water go out?
Oh, right there.
How come it's covered up?
Well, you see, this is a test plug. It has to stay screwed on over the drain until the inspector okays it.
Oh. What's an inspector?
Now, I told you not to bother the man. Come on, downstairs. Why don't you go out and play or something? Well, how's it going, Joe?
Well, it would go a lot faster if you wouldn't keep coming in here every few minutes asking, how's it going, Joe?
Yeah, I suppose so. Say, should you be using that wrench on that?
Just what do you suggest I use?
Well, I think you should use that doohickey right there. You're liable to mar that hardware with that wrench.
How would you like to do this yourself?
Well, now, let's not get huffy.
I'm not getting huffy.
Well, now, for a doctor, you have very nasty bedside manners.
What would you say if I told you I was a plumber?
Well, if you are, you could fool the panel on What's My Line.
Well, it just so happens I am a plumber.
You are not. You're a doctor friend of Eddie's and Harry.
I never saw them before in my life. And the only operation I ever performed was removing a spoon from a garbage disposal.
If you're not a friend, why are you doing this?
Because they're paying me.
They're paying you? Where are you going?
I'm quitting.
If they're paying you, you can't quit.
Lady, there isn't enough money in the world to get me to finish this job. Here.
Wait a minute. What do you want me to do with this?
Finish it yourself. With a doohickey.
What's he mumbling about? He just walked out on the job.
Well, that's a fine thing for a friend of Eddie and Harry's to do.
Friend. He isn't even a doctor.
Who isn't even a friend or a doctor?
I'll bet he isn't even a plumber.
Who isn't even a friend or a doctor or a plumber?
Wait till I get my hands on those two sneaks.
What two sneaks? Lucy, will you please tell me what you're talking about?
I'll tell you later, while we're finishing the shower.
Wait a minute. What do you mean while we are finishing the shower?
Oh, it won't be hard. Well, there's nothing much to do but hang the door and put in the faucet handles. He was almost finished.
Who was almost finished? The friend, the doctor, the plumber, or one of the two sneaks?
Go get on your working clothes and I'll tell you.
Now, Lucy, I've helped you do a lot of things, but I draw the line at plumbing.
Now, Viv, do you want to hear the story about the friend, the doctor, the plumber, and the two sneaks, or don't you?
Oh, the things I do to bring a little drama into my life.
Now, get yourself dressed and hurry back. There. Now, that wasn't bad, was it?
No, as a matter of fact, that was pretty simple.
You know, I don't know why those two sneaks didn't do this themselves instead of throwing all that money away on that plumber.
Well, I don't know why they didn't do it either, but I don't know why you're so mad at them for being willing to pay for it. You were willing to have them do it for free.
Well, that's different. One's charity and one's friendship. Besides, do you realize if they hadn't spent all that money on Joe, they could have spent it on us?
You're right. They are a couple of sneaks.
Hey, you get out and turn on the water main. We'll see how this works, huh?
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute. You better take this. I think it's going to be a little hard to turn.
Whoa, okay.
Hurry up now.
Turn it off, Bill! What are you yelling about? Turn off the what they were. Here, come on in here and help me turn off this water. Okay, what'll I do? Well, come on in here. Get a hold of this one over here. Turn it off? Yeah, well, we can't turn it off.
Well, tighten them up. Tighten them up.
Okay, let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, gee. Come on now. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, oh. Are you going to go down there and get it out, Lucy? Yes. Come on, you'll get all shriveled if you don't. Yeah. I don't know about you, but I'm not pre-shrunk. Get the top off. Okay. Are you going? Yeah. Okay. Here you go. Go. Hang on to me. Hang on to me. Oh, hang on to me. That's it. Go. Rip. Hey. Go. Oh, Lucy, you're great. You're great. Oh.
Oh, boy, where is Lloyd Bridges when you need him?
Come on. Get the cover.
Yeah.
Cover. Ready? Go. I say, hang on. Hang on, Lucy. Hang on. There you go. Are you getting it, Lucy? Oh, Lucy. We're safe. We're safe.
Want a cup of coffee, Viv?
In a minute. Lucy, what kind of a house is this? An hour ago, we were awash. Now I want a drink of water, and I've tried every faucet in the place.
Well, I forgot to tell you, the plumber had to turn the water off while he's fixing the broken handle on the water main.
Oh, swell.
How can you even talk about a drink of water after all we swallowed in that shower?
Well, I can't help it. Apparently, drinking water makes me thirsty.
I guess I shouldn't complain. You know, all that water could have seeped through the plaster, and I would really have had some expense. So actually, I came out ahead.
Lucy, I want to tell you something. This is absolutely the last time I slip into my coveralls to be an apprentice on one of your dreadful little projects.
Oh, now, these are things we're going to look back on and laugh at one day when we're old and gray.
And from the way things are going, that may be next week.
You'll have to... Oh, soon. I'll bet we're going to have to plaster the whole ceiling.
Wait! Lucy, absolutely not. No.
Now, Viv, listen. You have never learned how to plaster, and it's all you need to round you out, and you'll be a perfect Mrs. Fix-It.
Now for our jumping exercises. Stand with your legs together. Ready? Because here we go. Legs apart, together. Apart, together. Oh, that's fine. Now add the arms apart, together.
You did it again, huh?
Yeah. Oh, that was splendid.
Oh,
ladies.
keep still.
And now for our bending exercise with...
Lucy, will you do me a favor? Just don't turn the radio on tomorrow morning. Then maybe I can have my eggs the way I like them, fried.
All right, I'm sorry. I got carried away. You want fried eggs? I'll get you fried eggs.
Picked up the mail.
Any mail for me?
Yeah, there's one letter for you.
Who's it from?
The Bureau of Internal Revenue. What do you have to do to get fried eggs around here?
Bureau of Internal Revenue?
That's what I said.
What do they want?
I don't know. Open it up and see.
I wouldn't touch it with rubber gloves.
Oh, come on now, Lucy. You gotta open it.
No, you open it, and if it's bad news, I don't want to hear it.
Okay. Lucy!
What?
You got a refund.
A refund?
Yes.
$38.23. Oh, what a wonderful government. Oh, gee, I'm going to have to send Lyndon a thank you note. Oh, I know just what I'm going to do with this.
You're going to put that in the bank.
No, that's too dull. I'm going to invest this in the stock market.
Oh, now, Lucy, that's a gamble.
No, it isn't. Now, I want to invest it in something that will grow. I'm thinking of the future. After all, I'm not getting any younger. I'm not getting any older, either. I'm in a nice, comfortable rut.
Oh, you don't know anything about the stock market.
I don't have to know anything about it. I'll go see a stockbroker. He'll advise me.
Hey!
What?
What about my breakfast?
Vivian, I can't waste my time getting breakfast, for heaven's sake. I gotta go buy some stock. The market may be going up right now. Who knows, someday maybe my $38 will be worth $38,000.
Or 38 cents.
Viv, that kind of thinking is why I own this house and you pay me rent. Clean up the eggs, girl.
Mrs. Carmichael?
Yes.
Oh, won't you please come in?
Thank you.
Very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Won't you be seated over there, please? All right. Now then, what can I do for you?
Well, I just came into some money, and I want to invest it.
A very smart move.
I know. My friend Mrs. Bagley said that I should put it into a savings account, but I want to put the entire amount in stock.
The entire amount?
Yes, sir. Every cent of it.
Oh, yes, well, excuse me, Mrs. Carmichael.
Yes.
Miss Rose?
Yes, Mr. Phillips?
I don't want to be disturbed. Hold all phone calls and tell Mr. Stevens I'll have to break that appointment. I have a very important client.
Yes, sir.
Well, then, Mrs. Carmichael, tell me, what kind of stocks did you have in mind?
Well, I really know very little about the stock market, but, well, that's why I came to you for advice.
Well, that's what I'm here for. However, there are different investments and different goals for every investor.
Oh, naturally.
And just what is your goal?
I want to get rich.
Well, that's understandable. But, of course, you realize you won't get rich overnight.
Oh, I don't expect to. I could wait a day or two.
Now, in order to get a maximum amount of security with a minimum of risk, I would suggest that you diversify.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Just wonderful. What does it mean?
It means that you don't invest all of your money in one company. You buy different things, like railroads or automobile companies or electronics.
Oh, fine. I'll take a railroad, an automobile company, and electronics.
All three?
Why not?
Oh, well, that'll make an excellent portfolio. Then now, let's see, Miss Carmichael, how many shares of each company would you like?
Well, as many as I can get.
Well, just how much do you have to invest?
$38.23.
$38.23?
Yes, sir, and I am willing to invest every cent of it. Feel all right, Mr. Phillips?
Oh, fine. I haven't felt this way since 1929.
Good. I thought maybe something was wrong with you.
Oh, no. I tell you what, Mrs. Carmichael, I think the best thing for you to do is to buy a share or two of some good conservative stock, like a bank. Perhaps the very bank with which you do business.
You mean I could own stock in Mr. Mooney's bank?
Yes, your stock would make you part owner in this Mr. Mooney's bank.
A part owner? Oh, well, it's the Danfield Bank.
Yes, Danfield. Yes, Danfield. Here it is. Yes, it's selling for $32 a share.
Buy me a share immediately.
Yes.
Hell, now that I'm part owner of the bank, I'll be able to tell Mr. Mooney a thing or two.
Good morning, Mrs. Carmichael.
Good morning. How are things going?
Fine.
Well, I'm very happy to hear that. Well, that's a nice big deposit, Mr. Williams. We can certainly use that. Keep up the good work, my man. Can I help you, Mrs. Valance?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm just making out this withdrawal slip.
A withdrawal slip? You mean you're taking money out? Oh, you shouldn't do that. You'll only spend it and you'll hate yourself in the morning. Now, if you need money, you just go to a finance company. Well, Mr. Summers, that's a big, fat deposit.
If I ever get to the head of this line.
Yeah, well, now don't you worry about that. Just step right over here. Would you take care of Mr. Summers immediately, please?
You shouldn't do this, Mrs. Carmichael.
Well, of course I should do that. I happen to be one of the new owners of the bank.
You're an owner of this bank?
That's right.
Bye.
Mr. Mooney, would you initial this, please?
Oh, yeah.
Thank
Oh, I beg your pardon, madam. Oh, it's you.
It's 11:30. Where have you been?
Well, as a matter of fact, I was in the boardroom. I was tallying up something. What concern is it of yours?
Well, now, that's not a very nice way to treat your business associate.
Now, look, I don't have any time. My business associate?
That's right, Mr. Mooney. You'll be happy to know that I have bought stock in your bank, and I am now your partner. What do you think of that?
I think I'll kill myself. You're kidding, Mrs. Carmichael. Please tell me you're kidding.
No, I am not kidding. The government gave me a big refund on my income tax, and I put it all in your bank stock.
You really know how to hurt a guy, don't you?
You don't like me.
That is a masterpiece of understatement. Now, Mrs. Carmichael, I'm very busy. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anybody.
Danfield Bank, Mrs. Carmichael, stockholder speaking. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Mooney doesn't want to talk to anybody.
Why did you do that?
You said you didn't want to talk to anybody.
Who was it?
Oh, somebody named Bainbridge.
Bainbridge? Well, he's the chairman of the board. I've got to get it back.
What number it is?
Get your cotton-picking fingers off that telephone! Will you do me a favor? Get out!
Well, I know when I'm not wanted.
Hello there. Hi.
Where have you been?
I came just as soon as you called. Lucy, did you really buy stock in this bank?
Yes.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, it's Mr. Mooney. Even though I'm a stockholder, he won't let me help him.
Oh, he's just like my ex-husband. All men are like that.
They don't think women can do anything.
No, they want all the credit. We have the babies, they pass out the cigars.
Well, I'm not going to give up this easily. As a stockholder, I have an investment to protect. Come on.
Yes, Mr. Bainbridge. I know that Dr. Kurtzman represents a $1 million research foundation. Well, I've tried to talk to him about opening an account, but he's a very difficult man to see. As a matter of fact, he's quite peculiar. Yes. Oh, I think of something, sir. Yes, sir. Goodbye.
Mr. Mooney.
Oh, it's you two. The Lady Wolf of Wall Street and Typhoid Mary.
Mr. Mooney, could I go and see Dr. Kurtzman? Perhaps I could get his account.
You? It would take someone better than you are. Dr. Kurtzman is no ordinary person. He's eccentric, very peculiar, strange, rather weird. Good heavens, you're just the one to see him. Oh, you have so much in common.
Well, then can I go?
Yes.
Oh, good.
But
Okay.
don't do anything to antagonize the doctor. No matter how eccentric he seems, you be agreeable.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Yes,
after the bank closes, I'll come along.
All right.
Yes, to finalize the deal, I hope.
Okay. Don't you worry about a thing, Mr. Mooney.
No.
Hello. This is Dr. Oscar Kurtzman's secretary. We were wondering when... Oh, they're on their way over? Thank you very much. Oh, Doctor.
Yes.
I just talked with the university. The volunteers for your experiment are on their way over.
Good. Today is the day of the great experiment.
Doctor, just what form is this experiment going to take?
You seem very interested in what I'm doing here.
Doctor, I work for you.
Don't come to me with your problems!
Doctor, I must know what the experiment is about if I am going to assist you with it.
Very well. We will be utilizing techniques that are called in the common primitive English word hypnosis.
Oh.
Now, that must be the volunteers. Go quickly, Miss Thompson. Get them in. Yes. Send them in quickly. Schnell.
Right this way.
Hello.
How do you do, ladies?
How do you do?
Hello.
I am Dr. Kurtzman.
How do you do?
And you must be the volunteers, yes?
Well, yes, you could say that.
Good. But wasn't there supposed to be also a man?
Well, I believe there'll be a man over later.
Good. Miss Thompson, close quickly, please. The drapes, the blinds, everything. I lock the door. So, in this way, we keep out the outside distractions while you are being hypnotized. please sit here? Now, you will watch this, and soon you will fall asleep. No, Blitz. It certainly works fast.
Doesn't it always work that fast?
I don't know. I never did it before. Fortunately, they sent us 2 weak minds. Let us see that the special room is made ready with everything, so just prepare.
Viv? What? You were hypnotized, were you?
I'll say I wasn't hypnotized. Now I'm going to get out of here,
No,
Lucille.
Viv, now listen, we got to pretend to be hypnotized or we won't get the account for the bank. Now, please.
That will be... Now, ladies, you are in complete hypnosis. Later, when I wake you up, you will have been regressed to the age of 5. You will not see me or notice me except when I click my clicker. And you will obey me when I click my clicker. Now, open your eyes. Stand up. In a little while, you will believe you are children. You will behave as children. You will be children. Now, Miss Thompson, take them out and get them ready.
Come this way.
The male volunteer. I will go and get him ready. You stay here and take the notes.
I take dancing lessons. I can kick over my head.
Okay, kick it over here and I'll kick it back.
I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to show... I'll show you how I mean kick. There! I bet you can't do that.
I can, too.
Let me see you, let me see. Let me see you.
I broke my window cedar.
Does it hurt you?
Yes, I'm hurting, and it's all your fault. You wouldn't do anything.
Children, I do not want you to fight. I want you to be friends and have fun.
I like you.
And now, children, I have a wonderful surprise for you.
What's the surprise?
Well,
I want the surprise.
You just wait and see. Just wait and see. You can come in now.
Why are you fellas dressed like that?
Us fellas is girls.
My name is Woosie.
Oh?
old are you?
I's 5. I'm only 4.
She's 6 if she's a day. Wait. What's that under your nose?
That's a mustache.
It is not. Only grown-ups have mustaches.
Does your daddy have a mustache?
No, my mommy does. Has a make-believe mustache.
It's weird.
It's a make-believe mustache.
It's real.
It's make-believe.
It's real. It's real. Ah!
He's white. It's real.
Children, I told you no fighting. Now, the next thing we will do is... Yes.
Doctor, something terrible has happened.
Terrible. What is lost? What?
You'd better come and see for yourself.
All right, I come. Now, you children stay like so. I will come directly back.
Oh, boy. It's lucky we were good at playing statues when we were kids.
I'll say, I almost died when he came in on Mr. Mooney. You were very funny when you came through the door.
Everything's going swell, don't you
I'll
think?
say it is.
You could fool anybody, Mr. Mooney. Mr. Mooney? Mr. Mooney? My goodness, he's really hypnotized. He's stiffer than Dean Martin.
How can you do such a mistake? How is this possible? I want to ask you its first bar. Now, I have to do once again the whole experiment. All right, you go back with the others. I will finish up here.
Yes, Doctor.
Now, children, listen to me carefully. When I click my clicker, you will become once again adults and forget all that has happened here.
What in the world are you doing in those outrageous costumes?
Look who's talking, little Lord Fauntleroy.
Oh, good heavens. What is the meaning of this?
Sir, please, all of you, understand, I mistook you for volunteers for my experiment.
Well, I happen to be the president of the Danfield Bank.
Well, you look more like the president of a piggy bank.
Mrs. Bagley, please. Now, Doctor, I came over here to talk to you about doing business with my bank, and you've made me look like a fool.
Mr. Mooney,
my lawyer will call on you. I will sue you for every penny you have.
Sir, Mr. Mooney, I beg of you, sir, to make amends. I will do all of my banking business with you. I give you my word.
I'll take it.
Oh, thank you,
that's
sir.
very good.
Oh, they sure settled that case out of court, huh?
Oh, well, thank you, and you are all so kind and understanding. Thank you.
Goodbye.
And so, the experiment goes on.
We did it!
We did it! We got it!
You certainly did. And to show my appreciation for your help, I'm going to see that you get a fitting reward.
Oh, what are we going to get? What are we going to get?
I am going to buy us all ice cream cones.
Ah!